Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a personal finance and self-help book written by Robert Kiyosaki. Published in 1997, the book has become one of the most influential titles in the realm of financial literacy and entrepreneurship. The book is structured as a memoir, where Kiyosaki contrasts the financial philosophies and life lessons he learned from two father figures: his biological father, referred to as Poor Dad, and the father of his best friend, referred to as Rich Dad. These two men embody opposing approaches to money and wealth building. Rich Dad is portrayed as a financially savvy and entrepreneurial thinker who prioritizes financial education, asset acquisition, and investment. He emphasizes the importance of acquiring assets that generate passive income, such as real estate or businesses, in order to attain financial freedom. In contrast, Poor Dad represents the conventional path followed by many, which focuses on formal education, job security, and reliance on a paycheck. This mindset, according to Kiyosaki, often leads to a cycle of debt and expenses rather than financial independence. The key principles and lessons from Rich Dad, Poor Dad include the importance of financial education. Kiyosaki argues that traditional schooling does not provide adequate education in financial matters, and it's essential to seek out financial knowledge and literacy independently. The significance of assets. Accumulating assets that produce passive income is central to achieving financial freedom. Kiyosaki advises individuals to invest in real estate, stocks, or start their own businesses. Understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. Kiyosaki defines assets as things that put money in your pocket and liabilities as things that take money out of your pocket. Recognizing this distinction is critical for making sound financial decisions. The value of entrepreneurship. The book promotes the idea of entrepreneurship as a path to financial success, emphasizing the need to take calculated risks and create your own income-generating opportunities. Rich Dad, Poor Dad has garnered both acclaim and criticism. Some praise its practical financial advice and motivational content, while others argue that it oversimplifies certain financial concepts and risks. Nevertheless, the book has had a profound impact on many readers, inspiring them to take control of their financial destinies, invest wisely, and strive for financial independence. Rich Dad, Poor Dad imparts numerous lessons on personal finance and wealth building. Here are 10 key lessons from the book. The importance of financial education. The book emphasizes that traditional education often neglects teaching financial literacy, making it essential for individuals to proactively educate themselves about money matters. Assets versus liabilities. Kiyosaki introduces the concept that assets are things that generate income, e.g., real estate, investments, while liabilities are things that consume income, e.g., mortgages, credit card debt. Understanding this difference is crucial for making wise financial decisions. Build passive income streams. To achieve financial independence, focus on acquiring income-generating assets that produce passive income, which can cover your expenses without the need for a traditional job. Entrepreneurial mindset. The book encourages readers to adopt an entrepreneurial mindset, fostering creativity, risk-taking, and the ability to recognize opportunities to create wealth. Avoiding the rat race. Kiyosaki argues that relying solely on a job's income can lead to a never-ending rat race. Seek ways to escape this cycle by building passive income and financial stability. Embrace failure. The book promotes the idea that making mistakes and experiencing failure is a part of the learning process. Don't be afraid to take risks and learn from your errors. Learn to manage money. Effective money management is crucial. Kiyosaki recommends creating a budget, reducing unnecessary expenses, and managing debt wisely. The power of delayed gratification. Delay immediate desires for long-term financial gain. Invest and save for the future rather than spending impulsively. Skepticism of conventional wisdom. Challenge traditional beliefs about money and success. Question the common assumption that a stable job and a good education are the surest paths to wealth. Work to learn, don't work for money. Rather than working for money, work to gain knowledge and experience. Continuous self-improvement and skill building can ultimately lead to financial success. These lessons from Rich Dad, Poor Dad encourage readers to think differently about money, wealth, and financial independence, urging them to take control of their financial futures through education, entrepreneurship, and strategic asset building. Welcome to another episode of Book Summaries. Today we explore the world of personal finance, wealth building, and financial education. We're delving into a book that has transformed countless lives and shaped the way people think about money. That book is Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is not just a book, it's a financial mindset revolution. In this episode, we'll explore the key lessons from the book and how they can help you on your journey to financial success and independence. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is structured as a memoir where Kiyosaki shares the contrasting financial philosophies of two father figures in his life: his biological father, referred to as Poor Dad, and the father of his best friend, referred to as Rich Dad. It's fascinating how these two men shaped Kiyosaki's financial beliefs. Let's talk more about the differences between Poor Dad and Rich Dad. Let's delve into the differences, values, and approaches of Poor Dad and Rich Dad, as depicted in Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, with an emphasis on the importance of financial education, assets, and passive income. Poor Dad, the conventional approach, education. Poor Dad strongly believes in traditional education. He values formal schooling, good grades, and a secure job as the path to success. He advises his son to excel in academics and get a well-paying job. Job security. Job security is paramount for Poor Dad. He perceives it as the foundation of financial stability and often discourages risks and entrepreneurial endeavors, spending and saving. Poor Dad encourages frugality, saving, and living within one's means. He advocates paying bills first, saving what's left, and being cautious with expenses. View of money. Money is seen as a means to pay bills and enjoy small indulgences. The focus is on budgeting and getting by, with limited emphasis on investing or wealth building. Rich Dad, the entrepreneurial mindset, financial education. Rich Dad is a staunch advocate of financial education. He believes that understanding money and financial principles is more critical than traditional schooling. He educates his son about assets, liabilities, and investing from a young age. Assets and passive income. Rich Dad places a strong emphasis on acquiring income-generating assets. He advises his son to invest in real estate, stocks, and start his own businesses. Risk-taking and entrepreneurship. Rich Dad encourages risk-taking and entrepreneurship. He believes in taking calculated risks to start and grow businesses, which can lead to financial independence. View of money. Money is a tool for generating more money in the eyes of Rich Dad. He encourages his son to make money work for him by investing, rather than solely working for money. The focus is on building wealth and achieving financial independence. Applying the lessons from Rich Dad, Poor Dad to everyday life can be transformative for your financial well-being. Here's some practical advice on how to put these lessons into action. 1. Invest in financial education. Read books, attend seminars, and take online courses on personal finance and investment. 2. Distinguish between assets and liabilities. Create a personal balance sheet to identify your assets and liabilities. 3. Budget and manage expenses. Develop a monthly budget to track your income and expenses. 4. Build passive income streams. Invest in income-generating assets, such as dividend-paying stocks, rental properties, or a side business. 5. Embrace entrepreneurship. Consider starting a side business or investing in a venture you're passionate about. 6. Pay yourself first. Before paying bills or other expenses, allocate a portion of your income to savings and investments. 7. Avoid consumer debt. Minimize or eliminate high-interest debt, especially credit card debt. 8. Think long-term. Develop a long-term financial plan with specific goals for wealth accumulation, retirement, and financial independence. 9. Seek financial advisors. Consult with financial advisors if necessary to help create a tailored financial plan. 10. Stay disciplined and patient. Building wealth takes time, so be patient and stay committed to your financial goals. 11. Continuously reflect and learn. Periodically review your financial progress and adjust your strategies as needed. By incorporating these practical steps into your life, you can apply the valuable lessons from Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and work toward achieving financial independence, wealth, and a greater understanding of how to make your money work for you. Overcoming challenges. Financial success is a journey with its fair share of challenges. What obstacles might people encounter when following the principles from Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Overcoming challenges on the path to financial success, especially when implementing the lessons from Rich Dad, Poor Dad, can be a transformative process. Some common challenges and strategies to overcome them. The fear of failure can paralyze you, preventing you from taking calculated risks, such as starting a business or making investments. Understand that failure is a part of the learning process. Many successful individuals have experienced setbacks along the way. Maintaining financial discipline can be challenging, especially when it comes to saving, budgeting, and avoiding impulse spending. Shifting from a poor dad mindset to a rich dad mindset can be challenging, particularly if you've grown up with certain financial beliefs. Continuously educate yourself about financial concepts to reinforce the new mindset. Reducing or eliminating debt, especially high-interest debt, can be overwhelming. Prioritize paying down high-interest debt first. Breaking away from conventional financial norms and pursuing entrepreneurship or investments may meet resistance from others and internal doubts. Communicate your financial goals with your loved ones to gain their support and understanding. Seek advice and mentorship from those who have successfully followed a similar path. Staying patient and consistent in your financial journey can be difficult in a world of instant gratification. Set specific, measurable, and achievable goals to maintain motivation. Celebrate small victories along the way. Success stories. Have you come across any inspiring success stories related to Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Certainly, there are numerous success stories of individuals who have applied the principles from Rich Dad, Poor Dad to achieve financial success and independence. Here are a few anecdotes and examples. Robert Kiyosaki himself. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of the book, is a prime example. He transitioned from a background where he received traditional financial advice, the poor dad approach, to adopting the principles of financial education, asset building, and passive income, the rich dad mindset. He went on to build significant wealth through real estate investments, entrepreneurship, and financial education initiatives. Sharon Lechter, co-author of the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Sharon Lechter is another success story. She has become a prominent financial literacy advocate, entrepreneur, and best-selling author. Lechter's journey reflects her commitment to educating others about financial literacy. Entrepreneurs and investors. Many individuals have leveraged the book's teachings to become successful entrepreneurs and investors. They have started their own businesses, invested in real estate, stocks, and other income-generating assets. By diversifying their investments and seeking passive income streams, they have achieved financial freedom and independence. Financial educators and coaches. Some readers of Rich Dad, Poor Dad have been inspired to become financial educators and coaches themselves. They have taken the principles from the book and shared their knowledge with others, helping them take control of their financial destinies. Real estate investors. Real estate investing is a common path taken by those influenced by the book. They have purchased properties, generated rental income, and benefited from property appreciation over time, which has significantly increased their net worth and passive income. Small business owners, individuals who were inspired by the entrepreneurial mindset encouraged by Rich Dad, Poor Dad, have started small businesses. Some have grown these businesses into substantial enterprises, allowing them to achieve financial independence and control over their income. Financial independence, retire early, FIRE movement. The principles from the book align closely with the FIRE movement. Many adherents have adopted the strategies of saving, investing, and building passive income streams to retire early and enjoy a